Welcome back to Confessions of a Fitness Professional. I'm your Fit Pro, Andrea Anderson, 15 years in the group fitness profession, in the fitness profession in general, looking very closely at Sweet 16 coming up later this year. Very excited about that. I have been inspired. So what I try to do with these podcasts, with these videos, is wait for something to inspire me and then I'll hop on. I don't try to just sort of force these things. However, I do have sort of a running list of things that maybe you have asked me about or things that I think about that I want to share with you about the fitness profession or about fitness in general. And while I spend, I think probably most of my time talking about fitness or group fitness or movement, I wanted to take a different approach today and talk about wellness in general. And when I was thinking about this topic, I realized I have some wellness non-negotiables. Things that no matter what time of year it is, no matter what kind of week I'm having, how busy or hectic or scheduled I am, these things are non-negotiables to help me feel my best and approach things my best. And now I'm almost 40, so this has taken me some time to figure out this nice formula of what I am capable of doing, what I like doing, what makes me feel most like myself, and how to protect that at all costs, while still realizing that flexibility is part of being human and truthfully creates the full wellness package. So this week's confession is I have a really long list of wellness non-negotiables, and I would love to help you figure out what yours are and how you can create that list and live by it. Okay, like literally, I have this very long list to read to you. So, okay. This was inspired truthfully by an event I went to last night that made me think, wow, I am totally different at how I approach events that I am not in charge of now. I usually don't like to go to something unless I am planning it because I don't like sitting there and feeling like I have nothing to do. It's really hard for me to just sort of be. But one of my wellness non-negotiables, something that has really helped me become less tightly wound, less, didn't say zero, less, when I commit to going anywhere, somewhere, anywhere. This was a birthday party. I allow myself to be fully there, fully present, fully engaged. What do I mean by that? Instead of going and being a shell of a person and wishing I was at home with my dog, wishing I was anywhere but there, wishing I had something productive to do, I dive fully into what is happening. So, for example, last night, I was at a birthday party and they were playing just like silly games. I sat right in the middle. I dove right in. There was a dog. I went and played with a puppy. Like I did all of the things to be fully there and fully engaged with all of the people there. And you know what? I had so much fun. I had more fun than I would have anticipated having. I didn't spend a single moment wishing that I was somewhere else. So for me, it is a non-negotiable. When I am going to go somewhere, when I've signed up to be somewhere, I have to be fully present, fully engaged, fully there. Not wishing I was somewhere else. That has really helped me. That has really, really helped. Maybe that's something that might help you too. And this is just a totally random list. Some of them are connected. Some of them are things that I've started doing daily that are non-negotiable. But all of these things have helped me feel fully like myself, like the version of myself that I want to be. And I want that for you. I want that for you. So maybe this will inspire you to find things that aren't your non-negotiables. And I'll help you figure out how I got here. Okay, more of my non-negotiables. Ooh, this is a big one. So I will start my week. I actually have it on here. I have oh my gosh, my notes are my life, my lifeline, my notes. I will start my week. I will think about all of the things that need to be accomplished that week, and I will just start writing a list. It sort of starts as a stream of conscious, but here's like example weekend. I do those little bubble things on the notes app so that I can check them off and see what I have done. So I'll make a weekly list. Just here are all of the things I would like to accomplish. Sometimes I get really fancy and I separate them. Like, here are the things I need to accomplish at home. Here are the things I need to accomplish for my fitness business. Here are the things I need to accomplish for my professional job. All of these things, like, here's what I need to do. And then I'll try to sort by day. Okay, so on Monday, this needs to happen. On Tuesday, this needs to happen. But here's the catch. The thing that is non-negotiable for my wellness, I no longer beat myself up if I have to move something from Monday to Tuesday or from Tuesday to Wednesday. I just move it. I will have a list at the beginning of the week. I'd love for these things to get done this week. Truthfully, I have some things that are on my list for this week that have probably been on my list since January, but you know what? That's okay. I don't beat myself up over it. It stays on the list so that I know eventually I need to accomplish this and eventually I really need to get around to this. And I do that so that I don't forget, because I have reached that stage where if I don't write it down, it's like it never happened. It's like it never happened. Are you that way too? I would love to know. But yes, those things have been my lifeline. They help me feel more like myself because I am a list person. I love having a to-do list and a ta-da list, which is why I keep the things that I've done on my list. I just have that little bubble that I can check them off. Okay, that's a big one. That's a big one. Let's see. Again, these are so random. I was gonna try to group them together, but honestly, I'll just read them in the order I wrote them. This is a fun one. Okay, so I've made it a thing. Every 2 weeks, I go get my nails done. That's a non-negotiable. It feels good. It is the one time that I can just zone out, not talk to anybody. I just get it done. In the summertime, I also will get a pedicure, but for the most part in the winter, I don't. I'll go infrequently. Usually in the summer, I'll do every 2 weeks, maybe every 2 weeks nails, every 3 or 4 weeks toes, something like that. But it's a non-negotiable for me to get that done. And I kind of drive far to do it because I have somebody that I really like to go to. And I know that's a me thing, but it's a non-negotiable. I figure out how to fit it into my week and I make it happen. Along those lines, I have recently, within the last year, I would say, discovered that I love getting my hair washed, dried, and heat added by somebody else. So I've done this now, I want to say like half a dozen times. Like, we went and got holiday photos taken. We went on a really nice date night. When else did I get it done? A wedding. But even, we went on a date night and I wanted to get my hair done. So I've been scheduling these appointments and it's really not terribly expensive. It's definitely more of a luxury item, so I understand, but I found out that you can get your hair washed, like shampooed, washed, for a very low cost. Like, I think there was somebody that came in while I was doing the wash, dry, curl. I think it cost me $65, $70 for all of that, but I have a lot of hair. And it takes a very long time to dry it, so I understand that. But somebody came in and was like, I just want my hair shampooed. And I think they charged them like $8. So you can find ways to, if you just love the feeling of somebody else working on your hair. For me, I can dry my own hair. I actually bought a really nice hair dryer for the first time in my adult life. I have a straightener. I can give it a good straighten because my hair has kind of gotten a little bit wavy as I've gotten older, or just frizzy. And I just like the curl thing. The curl thing and I haven't happened yet. Like, I haven't figured out how to curl my hair. And guess I will eventually, but for now, I'm really enjoying making an appointment. I found a salon that I just absolutely love. It's not too far from my house, and it just feels really nice. So it is now a non-negotiable for me. If I want the option, we go out to a nice dinner, which we really only do when we travel, but we just did. It was nice. We went on a with my in-laws. I wanted my hair to look nice. I just wanted it to. So I went and did it. And it's not a big deal. I love it. I love stuff like that. Okay, that was really fun. It just makes me feel good. So I guess bottom line, too long didn't read. Wellness non-negotiable. If it makes me feel good, I want to do it. I keep my car clean. I let my dog in my car, totally fine, but I will vacuum it pretty much once a week, if not more, because I'm neurotic about keeping it clean. I just don't like it to be dirty because there might be a time, very rarely it happens, but there might be a time that I need to take somebody somewhere, or honestly, like just even driving to work and driving to and from classes, I want to get into a car that feels clean. And that feels nice to me. It makes me feel good. It makes me feel more like myself. So I take the time to vacuum it out. And because I do it so frequently, it really doesn't take very long. Bonus points when it's warmer outside, I will use those really high powered vacuums at like the car washes, and then I'll run it through the car wash. But we have a power cleaner at home, so my husband will wash the outside of the car, but I like to do the inside of the car. And I finally have a vacuum that I like using at home. So it's much easier to do now. I've made it easier because it is a wellness non-negotiable. Okay. Weekly face mask. This is something I've been trying new this year. Okay, it's that they're the viral masks that I've seen all over Instagram Reels, where you put it on and it's like opaque, white, opaque. Is it opaque or opaque? I feel like it could be either. Anyway, it starts off white and you have it on. Some people do it overnight. There's two pieces. There's a top piece and a bottom piece that I've seen. There's like cutouts for the eyes and the mouth. I've seen some people take the cutouts for the eyes and put them like on their upper lids, and take the mouth cutout and put it on their chin. Haven't tried that yet, but really excited to try that. But it turns clear, like translucent, pretty much clear when it's done. And it's all of this really nice collagen, hyaluronic acid, it seeps slowly into your skin. So some people do it overnight. I haven't done that yet. I usually do about 3.5 hours, and it's clear. And it makes my skin glow. I've noticed it has reduced some of my fine lines in my forehead. It makes my skin pop, and it feels so nice and so luxury. So I have purchased lots of them, and I now do one once a week. And it's sort of slippery at first when you put it on, but then it sort of like becomes part of your face, if that makes sense. So for the first like 30 minutes, I'll sort of just be like this. I can't eat, or really, I can drink like out of a straw. So I got my matcha for when I do my face mask in like a little bit. But for the first 20 or 30 minutes, it's hard to do anything. But after that, it sort of becomes part of your face. So I'm able to like drink out of the straw. I can move around a little bit, whatever. But it has become part of my routine and a non-negotiable for me until I find the next thing that I love, right? Let's see. Oh, I have discovered, I think I got my first one, a lymphatic drainage massage. My week of wellness last year, I had my very first one, and it was epic. It made me feel so good. I had no idea that my body could feel that good. So I found somebody locally that can do it, and it has been something, it's a non-negotiable. I do it once a month. I even purchased a package to make them less expensive, but it's something that makes me feel really good. And it's tough with the timing because I started a new job, so my hours are different. But I've so far been able to figure out how to make it work every month, and I'll cross that bridge when it comes. But again, because it's something that I decided is a non-negotiable, I create the time and find the time to make it work. Love it. Oh, okay. This is a big one. This is a really, really big one, and maybe you'll adopt this one too. I used to treat the weekends like a treat, right? Oh, it's a Saturday, I'll go get a treat. I'll get, my, not just a coffee, but I'll get a sunbun or some kind of a fun pastry or something like that. I no longer only treat the weekends as treat days. Random Tuesday. If I'm feeling it, I'll go do it. And what I've noticed is I have less of a desire to have those treats until I feel this epic moment. And sometimes it's on a Tuesday, sometimes it's on a Friday, sometimes it's on a Sunday. But for the most part, I desire those treats less because I've turned it into this really fun, treasured experience. I don't know what the psychology is on that, but whatever it is, it totally works. It totally works. Along those lines, though, I probably have dessert every day. Like, I allow myself to eat dessert every day, but it's not a lot. Like, we got Girl Scout cookies recently, and I'll have like 3 Girl Scout cookies, and I can't believe this, but I've been dipping them in milk. I don't drink milk. Milk and I don't agree, but for whatever reason, dipping these cookies in milk has not been an issue for me. Go figure. Full, like, vitamin D milk, full milk. Wild. So that's also non-negotiable. If I want dessert, I'm gonna have it, and I'm not gonna feel weird about it. Okay, but I don't always want a ton of it. I just want a little piece of something. Let's see. Oh, matching PJs. I cannot even tell you how good that makes me feel to wear like a cute little top and a cute little bottom that match. Again, don't know the science behind this, don't know the psychology behind it, but it makes me feel good, and it is now something that I require. Non-negotiable. So speaking of so daily things. So this is sort of like marked under daily. So daily, I probably have dessert every day, and I don't stop myself from doing that. I drink an electrolyte in my water every day. Usually, lately it's been the grapefruit element, but do I have one up here? No, I think I took them all downstairs. But sometimes it'll be like the zero sugar Gatorade, whatever they are, they're zero sugar. They have a little bit of a flavor like a grapefruit or a citrus, cherry, something like that. But I will have, non-negotiables daily. First thing that I do when I wake up is I drink a cup of water. I actually have a designated Stanley for upstairs. This is a lot. It's fine. I'm extra. So I will have a cup of water to start. And I will end my day with, I think it's like a 32 ounce, it's a Lilly Pulitzer thermos with a straw in it. I will fill that with a little bit of ice, put the little packet in it, fill it with water, drink the whole thing. That's the last thing that I have. Those things are non-negotiable for me. I feel so much better when I start my day with water and I end my day with electrolytes in my water. And just had a round of blood tests through my doctor, and every electrolyte number, everything looks perfect. Everything looks good. So whatever it is, it's working and it's making me feel really good. I sleep really well. I feel very energetic. Like, that's working for me. That's helping me feel my best. So it's non-negotiable now. I do not, daily things. I have stopped caring about having creamer in my coffee. I was like, it's gotta be black. I have to not have creamer, calories, whatever. No. I put coconut cream, non-dairy creamer in my coffee every single day. And you know what? The world hasn't ended yet. And if it does, at least I enjoyed my coffee, right? Yes, I do that daily. I also like to walk daily. And a non-negotiable that I've created is that it does not have to be an intentional walk. What do I mean by that? I was stressing over getting like a 30-minute walk, or I was doing these daily walk challenges where I had to walk we were doing a 5K a day, which is so fun. That was stressing me out, and it's supposed to be fun. So now I find ways to put more walking into my world. So I'll walk, I'll park in different places on campus so that I have a longer walk. I'll add a little extra walk around a building when I go to the gym at lunch. I will walk to and from the front desk a lot. I'll do a quickie 20-minute walk with my dog just so that she can be out and about and have her time. She doesn't really require very long walks anymore. She's like, I'm ready to go home now. I'm like, okay. So I'm not stressed about getting like miles and miles and miles in every day, but just having walking movement every day, that's a non-negotiable for me. I want it, I need it, I want it. And let's see, what else? Is there anything else? Other non-negotiables, big one, I'll leave with this one. I only say yes if it's a hell yes. If I have any hesitation about saying yes to something, it's a no. And that has worked out really well. That has felt really, really empowering and really good. Your gut knows. Your gut knows. Trust it. So how can you do this? How did I come up with these things? A lot of time. Again, I live by my notes app. So I started to track. So there would be days that I would just feel amazing, like on top of the world, and I would reflect. What did I do today that made me feel, that may have contributed to me feeling energetic and alive and so good? I'd go through like what I did. And I started to notice patterns. So I noticed, okay, if I get up and I have water and I end my day with electrolyte water, I sleep really well and I feel really good when I wake up. So we're gonna do that. I feel really good if I don't limit myself with my coffee, like creamer in my coffee. That feels really nice. Coffee is like an experience for me. I am super energetic and I clearly don't need it. It's just something that I really enjoy. I do not deprive myself of treats. If I want a matcha, let's go get a matcha if we have the time to go get it. So noticing those patterns, writing down, reflecting when you're feeling really good, write that down. See if it over time, give it a few times, try it a few days, try it for, every Sunday, every week, whatever it is. If it makes you feel really good, make it a non-negotiable. Say, you know what, I deserve to feel my best. I deserve to feel really good. I want to feel more like this. Write it down. It becomes a non-negotiable. Keep adding until you find a good routine. So I've learned that, again, the water at the beginning of the day, the electrolyte water at the end of the day, creamer in my coffee, cleaning my car out once a week, getting my hair done on even like kind of random non-special occasions. Those things just have made me feel good and like the best version of myself. So I'm allowing those things to happen. And you have the power to do that. You have the power to do that. Do I realize that a lot of these things might be expensive and come with a little bit of privilege? Sure. But there are ways to do things like walking, maybe the water thing. Like there are ways to do things that are inexpensive. Like if this is not something that you have to spend tons of money on, maybe your good thing is, when I put lotion on my body after I take a shower, like that feels really good and I'm going to keep doing that. Do that. Do something like that. It doesn't have to have a high cost to it. It could be totally free or very low cost, but if it makes you feel good, do more of that. And protect it at all costs. Make it non-negotiable. That's my confession of the week. Wanted to share that with you. I love sharing all these fun things with you. Drop in knowledge and let me know what else you want me to chat about, what kinds of things you want to explore together. And I'll see you next time. Bye.